Good day, shooters. In this video, we're going to be talking about the AR-15, the general basics. The AR-15 are the most popular and controversial weapons in the United States. It is a civilian version of the M16, which are fully automatic bursting, and the M4 carbine. They both are going to be shooting either a fully automatic burst, like like a machine guns, or they're going to be shooting in short bursts like the M4, the first version of the M4s. It is considered by their owners their Lego toy due to the hundreds of adjustment, modifications, and configuration from AR pistol, this one on the bottom, your carbine or rifles, or your designated marksman, which is the one on the top. If you're going to be building your AR pistol, those are the one with the barrel, which are going to be less than 16 inches. If you go less than 16 inches, you're gonna have to modify your stock. You cannot have a solid stock. You're gonna have to use one of those legal braces. You can go 14.5 like the one on the middle, but you're gonna have to pin and weld your muzzle brake in order to extend it all the way up to 16 inches for a full legal barrel. And then you can use your full or solid stock in order to be in legal accordance with federal laws in the United States. And finally, this is a 14.5 inches. The one on the top, which is a designated marksman rifle, which is a modified AR-15 with a longer barrel with a specific twist rate, bull barrel, and an added rifle scope on the top in order to be able to do the follow through and adjustment when taking those extended range on the 600, 800 yard shots with heavier bullet than your regular average. I'm talking about the 75 grains, 77 grains hand load for competitors or people who just enjoy the pleasures of a long mid-range extended shots for competition or just a challenging themselves. The letter AR stands for Armalite rifle. It does not stand for assault rifle. They were Armalite rifle. That was the first company that started commercializing the civilian version of the M16 and M4. Neither one of these is capable of shooting a fully automatic burst, like a machine gun bursting everything. In order to be able to shoot fully automatic or semi-burst, you're gonna have to pay the extra stamp in the United States. You're gonna have to get approval for your federal government. You're gonna have to be registered. You're gonna have to go through a special background check. They're gonna do all kind of verifications on you in order to be authorized to use the fully automatic weapons. Or on the other side, the easiest way, you can join any of the uniformed forces, either the police or any of the branches in the military. They can be purchased fully assembled, where you will get the upper receiver, which is this part, and the lower receiver, which is only this part. I'm not talking about the grip or the rear or the stocks or the handguards or anything. You can get them fully assembled, which some people prefer. Some people buy one lower and then they buy several upper receiver from a designated marksman, but you cannot buy a short barrel and have a full stock. That is illegal. You can have a short barrel like the one in the middle, 14.5, that is illegal, but you will have to have a pin and welded a muzzle brake in order to extend it to 16 inches, which is the legal size in the United States. I don't know any other country. And then, the one I prefer, it's the buying your lower receivers, then you can add your special parts. That way you will save around one quarter of the whole price. You won't have any extra parts laying around, like when you bought your AR and then you wanted to upgrade and then you have those extra parts in your closet all over. And just for the pleasure or being able to assemble your own AR-15, I really enjoyed it. When I did it, I already assembled 3. The middle one, that's mine. That's my third one. I would highly recommend you to do it. It's just something really enjoyable. When you buy your own kits, your own parts, the level of customization that you can do to your AR, that's why the people call them in the United States the Legos for grown-up men. They are the best option, obviously, for home defense scenarios versus multiple assailants and criminals. Due to their higher firepower than pistols, the state that is legally allowed, the magazines, they will carry up to 30 rounds. Be careful when you're using the green tips in a house, mostly in those prefabricated walls. I wouldn't recommend you to use the green tips, instead the regular 55 grains. But the green tips are excellent for hawk hunting, coyote, or any other pest control, so you really want to make sure the animal is not going to suffer. They are easier to control and less penetration than shotguns, mostly when using slugs. I did a video on shotguns and the basics, and slugs, they're not forgiving. They are well known for a over penetrating wall. There is no cover from slugs being shot at a wall or etc. They have the best accuracy versus pistol because and also shotguns, because they have the rifling itself, where it's going to control the direction and the movement of the bullets. The shorter the barrel, the less effective they're going to be on extended range. However, a lot of people, they prefer to build up their own AR pistol for home defense. They're not planning on going, they live like small apartment, and they rather use a small pistol versus your regular carbine rifle or the MR, or for those people who live in larger properties. Excuse me. For those people who live in extended properties like ranches or farms or private villages or islands, they definitely will pick the rifles, carbine configuration, or designated marksman configuration, so they can reach their maximum extended range that they can probably accrue with their rifles. Finally, they are very easy to be trained with and shoot when compared to pistols, where you only use your two hands on your pistol. When you use an AR platform, you use your cheek well holding onto the stock, and you also use your shoulders, so it's gonna have a less movement. It's gonna be a lot more accurate and easier to control. And it's also very good when I've known a couple of people who were kind of afraid of using AR platform for target shooting and something, and then as soon as they used them for the first time, they really fell in love, because they're the least recoil one of all the weapons out there at the gun ranges for practice. There are plenty of three-gun competitions where people combine and they try to accrue the majority of the points for their rewards and prizes and pride at the end of the competition. They use a pistol, they use a shotgun, and AR-15. They're custom made, and AR-15 is absolutely the most enjoyable among the three of them. If you have never shot an AR-15, I would highly recommend you to go with a friend. Obviously, you will bring your own ammo with this ammo price nowadays. If you like what you see, please leave your comments below. Tell me which one would you have chosen for yourself, depending on your purpose, on your state. Don't forget to like and subscribe for us upcoming videos. You'll have a wonderful day, and God bless you all.